think I played, like, most of them, but I didn't get to any of the Ghosts and Goblins games, which, like, the thing about that, like, okay, let's get into it. The thing about that is, like, there's just straight up super ghouls and ghosts on here, and, like, a full, like, to beat any of these Ghosts and Goblins games, you gotta do them, you know, you gotta beat it twice. That's, like, the thing. There's always the second loop, and it's, like, a full playthrough of that's gonna take, like, a lot of hours. Especially, like, I remember, because Super Ghouls and Ghosts was in Pi's Discord Wars a couple of years ago, and it's, like, a full blind 2-loop playthrough of Super Ghouls and Ghosts is gonna take, like, 10 hours or something, and it's like, am I about to spend 10 hours on stream playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts? And, like, I kind of want to, I can't lie, but I just feel like I don't actually have the time to do that. So, I don't know, I don't think we'll do that. But let's start with some of the shorter ones first that I haven't gotten to yet. There's still a number on here that I haven't played, and then we'll tackle the big boys after. Yeah, I didn't play it. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't join. I usually play the hard game, but for some reason, I think it was that, like, it wasn't worth it, points-wise. Where, like, Loop 1 wasn't that much, and then Loop 2 was just gonna take too long. But I should have totally done it. No, Thai Friday has not been fulfilled because I got home from work like half an hour ago. It will be fulfilled later. So it's like, you can, it's kind of like, what was that one? It's kind of like the Forgotten Worlds version of Commando, if that makes any sense. It's the top-down walk around and shoot people game, except you do have some influence over the direction you shoot in, but it's only like the two diagonals. It's straight ahead in the two diagonals, so it's a little weird. Oh good, they throw grenades too. Ooh, no! Man, when they get behind you, that's just like really bad. No, 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 no. Shit. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's really not good to have them behind you, because then you gotta dodge the bullets in both directions. I was stuck on the stairs. Man, I didn't even realize that. I don't think we beat level 1. I mean, I don't want to just continue, but I guess I'll just continue. No. The bullets are, like, way faster than you are, so I don't know. That... man. Maybe the strat is to just stand at the front of the screen like this, and you just do this. No. You know, Gray, So I have played this game for about 3 minutes, and I do suck at games in general, but this does kind of seem hard, like quite hard. Like, they're shooting kind of a lot of bullets. The bullets are faster than you. You're huge. They'll shoot at you from behind if you let them get back there. And you can only shoot in kind of limited directions. If you press all of the buttons at once... Hang on, what is that? If you just press all of the buttons at once, your bullets just kind of fly everywhere. I don't think that's a mechanic. I think that's just if you press all of the firing buttons, crazy things happen. That's kind of fun. Yeah, your shots, like, don't go very far as well. Oh, you might be able to hear that. They're, like, doing construction next door, by the way. Like, literally right on the other side of my 1/8 inch thick, fucking... That is so loud. That is so fucking distracting. Holy shit. We've got these, like, 1/8 inch thick walls here, and right on the other side, they're doing some carpentry. So, that's great. We've been doing it all week. But today it's extra loud. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Like, this guy, he gets behind you and he won't go away. He's still chasing me around, but from behind, so that I can't get him. That fucking guy. At least we got to the checkpoint. Once they're behind you, they just, like, park there, and they won't go away. But I'm pretty sure there's no way to shoot behind you, so... No, man. This is really hard. There was like a text blurb over, which game was it? It was Bionic Commando that said that Capcom considered Bionic Commando the hardest game in the collection. There was some text that was like, many employees feel that this is the hardest game in the collection, or whatever. But this is way worse. I'm not like a complete novice shmup player either. Wait, am I out of continues? Or did I just get a high score on this one? But I'm not like a complete novice shmup player either. And it's just like... It's just hard. That was just bad. Hey, why? Can I pick up the goat? Okay, this might be what I'm missing. The goat will lead me to victory. I took a shot. I still have the goat, too. The goat's like armor. Oh. How? Am I even close to killing this boss? Oh, he has to stand up. You shoot him when he stands up. Okay. No, did I even hit him once there? the whole screen is just covered in bullets. Yeah, he has 4 segments, so I did hit him once, but only once. Well, I don't think I'm gonna play a ton of this, but I would at least like to beat level 1. You know? Oh, okay. So really, the issue is the lack of power-ups. If I just shoot the barrels, the power-ups do seem to help a lot. No. And then I'm just off my goat immediately. You just kind of run left and right a lot. And he can't really get you. Come on. I touched him, but he didn't know. Damn it! I totally hit him. I so disagree. That is shit. I was like completely zoned out on the last hit. I just could not get anywhere close to him to hit because the fucking bullets only have a range of like 6 inches. Like I just like hold the goat. That would be really great too. What? I thought that one had passed me already. I don't know. Like, look at what he does. Once he stands up, he literally just backs up to where you can't get him because there's too many dudes. You can't get him when he stands back there because he's surrounded by like 18 guys and the level like gets skinnier there, so you can't, you have to approach just head on. I bet this is a horse. I'm not really sure what compelled me to call it a goat. I don't think you can ride a goat. I'm not sure there are any goats big enough for that. Yes, okay, I just kind of rushed him. That was level 1. Man. Wonder if this game has, like, the advanced mode. It does have the enhanced mode. Enhance. This is kind of just not any better, one way or another. Goat. No, I made it kind of a long time on 1 life there. That was kind of good. Literally, it's so easy for them to just sit behind you, and then just whenever you move down, they move down. And so you can just never get them to where you can actually hit them. And then they just win. So then they're just shooting at you from behind the whole time. I'm done with this. This one is bad. Gunsmoke, I mean, it's not bad. It's like kind of fun, but this game is really, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy that there's just this much on screen at once, and that they just get behind you. I probably unlocked nothing there. Yeah. Okay, completing 5 stages and beating the game are not the same thing. There's more than 5 stages as well. This is an interesting way to put it. Relive the Wild West as bounty hunter Billy the Cowboy as he tries to endure the hostile and unsympathetic prairies. Unsympathetic. In order to survive throughout the game, use barrels. Okay, it is confirmed not a goat, it's a horse. Billy must face off. A feature unique to Gunsmoke was the ability to combine the arcade fire buttons to alter the cowboy's firing direction, giving the player a total of 6 different shooting paths. Wait, hang on, 6. Shoot. Oh, I see. Left plus center and right plus center are things. Oh, it's showing me all the bosses. Damn, there's like a lot of them. That was that like 10 stages? That was like 8 stages or something. Okay, so this is like fully diagonal, and then this is like a little less diagonal. That's what they mean. That's like not very practical though. I feel like that's not that practical. You have to get good. Once you get good, it's kind of practical probably. But that's Gunsmoke. Not sure how I feel about that one. This game is like 80% shmup, isn't it? Like, this collection, I mean. So much of this collection is shmups. That's a lot of Capcom's output. Oh, he used to immediately go in the head. Okay. Danger. Oh yeah, I know this game. It's like a shmup, and then it turns into like the world's jankiest platformer as well. Yeah, it does feel like it's... I mean, what are the games that are not shmups? Might be a better thing to count. There's the 3 Ghosts and Goblins. There's Bionic Commando. There's that weird puzzle one I played for like 8 seconds. And there's Street Fighter. There are some non-shmups, but like, there's a lot of shmups. Is that really the boss? Like, there's 22 games on the disc, right? And I would say, without counting, probably 13 of them are shmups. That's my guess. Oh, there's also Final Fight, of course. Trying to drop a bomb on these guys. There we go. No. What? They were homing. Well, they have to run out of shmups at some point, right? I don't know what's gonna be in Volume 2. Man, it's back to the start of the level. Might be back to the start of the game. Isn't this just level 1? I think continuing just actually restarts the game anyway. Maybe that was all still level 1 technically. Can't afford that because they don't give you new power-ups. Like that, those power-ups from the start of the game seem to be the only ones. I don't know that I want to sit through all this again. Like, these platforming sections are not that interesting. Like, I kind of figured that this was the end of level 1. You do a shmup section, you do a platforming section, and this is them announcing stage 2 or something, but I think this is still just level 1, according to Capcom. I didn't see that bullet at all. I'm lucky it didn't hit me. Oh! A power-up. They're real. section is kind of spooky. Dude, the movement on these is like... What? The movement on all of the projectiles, fuck, the exact same 3 deaths on the second continue. Am I gonna sit through all this shit a 3rd time? Yeah, I guess I am. If your continue sends you back this far, can you really even call it a continue? That's like... It's like this, you know, So, like, this is like a month ago at this point, but a while ago, I was at the store, right? This'll become relevant in a couple minutes. But a while ago, I was at the store, and there was, like, a sign by the pasta that was, like, I think it was 3 for $5. And so I was like, oh, there's a sale, I should buy 3. And it turns out that there was no sale. And that the 3 for $5 sign was basically just bait in order to trick you into buying 3, thinking that there was a sale and that you were getting some kind of deal. When in reality, there was no deal, and they just phrased the sign as if there was a sale. This game's continues are the same as that. It says continue, but it's just starting the game over, and they're just trying to trick you into putting another quarter in the machine. They phrase the ability to try again as if it were a continue when it's not. Huh. I just got gifted a gift sub from someone I've never heard of to a channel I've never heard of. I just got the little, like, notification that pops up in the corner on Twitch. I get those every now and then. Whenever I look at the VOD, it's because of, it's usually some kind of meme surrounding my username. Probably like every couple months I get one of these. Person I've never heard of. Gift sub to channel I've never heard of. Well, I've got some emotes for the next month that I probably won't use. Another power-up, and on is it? No, it's the same thing. I'm fully powered up. Oh god, okay. I feel like this power-up's actually not even doing that much for me. No. Okay. Got an extra life here compared to usual, though. Okay. That's not even the boss. Now I have to kill these weirdos. Do I have to kill these weirdos? Is doing anything? Maybe I just go past them and into the door. Okay, it does kill them. There's like no feedback on that. They should like flash a color or something. I actually do get things though. Like, I actually get stuff where like, I'll check the VOD after, and it'll be one of those things where like the streamer will be talking about something, and then some guy who's gifted 1,000 gift subs in the channel will gift a sub to the thing they were just talking about as like a joke, and they'll have been talking about tapioca. That has happened a number of times. And they just don't know that I'm a real channel, and they think they're gifting it to, like, just some dead channel. What? The second I turn it, fuck this game. That's still not even the end of level 1, by the way. Like, if I hit continue here, it's not gonna... It's still just back to the start of the game, even after all of that. It's not worth it, I quit. How many levels are there? Find a hidden area? Oh, well, I got this. Uh-oh. The giant head in the middle of the overhead area will suck you into the danger zone if you fly too close to it. I thought that was just how you progress the game. Avoid this at all costs. I thought that was just progressing the game. Well, on to Mercs. The hit sequel to Commando. Players took on the role of a hired mercenary who must rescue the President of the United States from kidnappers in Central Africa. Somewhere in Central Africa. The little-known facts are all just, like, what the name of the game is in Japan. That's the little-known fact for every one of these games. Stock up 10 Mega Crash smart bombs. I'll try to do it. I'm just gonna not press the bomb button until I get 10. As a skilled professional soldier, while touring Central Africa for world peace, the former president was taken due to diplomatic reasons. The U.S. government cannot send military. Instead, I can't read this, selected to rescue the president and stop the rebels' attempt to take over country Zutula. I was wondering if, like, oh, they're just not going to name a country. No, they have named a country. They've just come up with one. We're going to Zutula. Howard Powell. Yeah, definitely gonna have to play as Howard Powell here. Oh, I don't get to choose, do I? Did not mean to instantly use a bomb. Well, there's one extra I'm gonna need to get. I think they said this one was from 1990. You can definitely tell that, like... Well, I guess Street Fighter 2 is from the 90s as well. But a lot of the arcade games they included are from the 80s, and this, like, definitely looks better. I mean, it actually has music, which a weird number of these games kind of don't. Shoot. It's just off screen, look at that. at its health? Oh my god. Wait. No, that's a timer. Its health is just the segments. Because I was just standing there shooting it, I thought that... Okay, there we go. Well, compared to Gunsmoke, this is way more reasonable. Exciting vehicle gameplay. The exciting vehicle that makes you take up like 80% of the screen. So excited that even in war, there will always be meat hidden in the walls. Damaged it at all. Oh, okay, now they're letting me at it. I just... Oh, okay, you do get one shot by getting run over. That's fair, I just wanted to know. As the game goes on, obviously the best play is not to refuse to use your bombs, but I'm refusing to use the bombs because I'm trying to save up 10 of these things somehow. But as the game goes on, that is a lot of bullets on screen. It's becoming more Gunsmoke. I think I probably missed this. Oh, no I didn't. Cool. I like that every stage looks a bit different, you know? It's not just like the same jungle environment for the whole playthrough or anything. Here. Blow up the whole aircraft carrier. give you a lot of health power-ups though, so even if you're like taking kind of constant damage, also you're healing a lot. That's not the worst thing ever. Okay, this seems like a safe spot. If I get in this. Okay, that did not last very long. Man, it's like there's a life bar, but there's also a lot of stuff that just one-shots you, which sucks when your life bar is your only life. There are no other lives, so when you get hit by some missile and it's just instant game over, that's just your whole credit. I just mash as hard as I can. How much damage can I get on this thing before I get knocked out? Oh, none. All the bosses are like, well, the first boss wasn't really like this, but this boss and the one before it as well were like, you don't get to actually, oh no, okay, we are getting the boss. It just takes a lot of hits, so it wasn't really clear. Is it when the door opens that it's damaged and otherwise it's not? Like, am I actually hitting it? I feel like I'm not actually hitting it most of the time. No, okay, I guess I was. Guy just pops up out of the ground 1 inch in front of you and instantly punches you. Great. I think the thing I just picked up is like a health bar extension. Like a really small health bar extension. Like imperceptibly small, but that's what it looked like it was, and I think that's what it did. Alright, 10. I've got 10. I'm gonna get 11, and then I'm gonna stop hoarding. Just to be safe. That should be enough to unlock the art. And then it just gets to do that. Okay. Shouldn't have been a hard boss. That guy's actually like way easier. That guy's actually way easier than the other ones have been. I mean, at this point, I might as well just credit feed through the rest of the game. This is probably the last level anyway. We're neutralizing enemy HQ, or whatever you just said. Man, like the tanks and stuff just take way too much damage. They have way too much health. I was completely trapped there. It might be better to just, like, go. Like, if you've got a vehicle, it's probably better to just not even bother and just make a run for it. Cool. Oh, I get it. So I can just press the bomb button now. Now that I've saved up 11 of these. Man, if you have that many, I think this might be... Maybe there's a level after this. That might have been it, though. That was infiltrating the enemy HQ, so, like... What's happening next? Oh, that was just a supply line. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, it turns out with bombs, you just get to skip bosses. Very cool. The gun does just keep getting more powerful. Like, we started, it was only firing one of these. There's like another power-up in each level, and at this point we now shoot 5 of them at once. We just got like the 5-wide gun. It's a bit comical, like depending on how many levels this game has, there might be, you know, like if this was like a 10-stage long game, which it's not gonna be, but if it was, we'd get to the end and we'd just have like a 10-wide gun. do kind of think that the flamethrower is the best. Oh, okay. Just didn't know. That is actually one shot, continue over. Like, that's crazy. Quarter taken if you touch one of those instantly, completely bypassing the health system. Oh, this is like the worst one. It might not actually be the worst one, but it feels like the worst one because it has like absolutely no spread to it. It also doesn't even fire all the way. It like stops after a little bit. Firing rate sucks too. I wonder if this is it. This is easy. This is the whole boss. They ran out of ideas. This guy does nothing. That's the whole boss. That was incredibly easy. We've received information that the leader of the Revolutionary Corps is using the former president in an attempt to flee the country. I missed the rest of that. And then just straight to the actual final boss. I wonder... I just kind of wonder. Sorry, airplane. It didn't have to be this way. Wait, is that it? That might have been it. That was a huge bonus. I guess that was it. Wow, they like ran out of time at the end to make this game or something. The last boss is just... Yeah, it's probably a bad ending if you don't do that really fast. Like, you probably want to have a number of bombs stacked up. Oh good, in March of 19XX, the former president was rescued by the Mercs. Official record... All the text is too fast. But there you go. There you go on Mercs. I don't know. I feel like maybe Commando was just too easy. Or whatever the one before this was. Whatever the game this is a sequel to was like... That one felt like reasonably can be done. Like, it didn't feel that bad. This one as well kind of turns into Gunsmoke eventually, where there's just way too much shit on screen. I have no idea how you're supposed to dodge all that when you're so huge. hope I unlocked everything. Halfway between decent bop and unintelligible mess. Dude, to me that's like every arcade game soundtrack. Arcade game soundtracks are like just there to be noise. This guy's kind of interesting. Third stage boss. First stage boss. And we've got like the anime style guys. I don't think we ever got to see this. It's the president. Probably. This will be Japanese arcade flyer. And then an explanation of the power-ups that I can definitely read. Early in the mission, use the wide-range gunshot. For the boss, use the grenade launcher. The huge bosses that you encounter have powerful attack patterns. Use the Mega Crash. You don't have to fight through the battlefield alone. Okay, so tip number 3 is just have friends. Tip number 4 basically is also have friends. Easier said than done. Commandos or mercs or whatever. Fighter jet. It appears suddenly from behind the cliffs, attacking fiercely while performing a nosedive. Biker troops. They throw hand grenades constantly. Attack truck. Half track. Chopper. These are the characters. This is the cast of characters. PT boat. Herman tank. Not even like the president or anything. The strongest equipment that the player can take. 3 players to increase its maximum power. I wish that the final boss of this game had been like, you know, some kind of like military dictator of Zutula type character, and he steps out of the plane and starts like jumping all over the place and shooting at you. That would be like a fitting finish for the game, I think. And then there we got 2 songs, and that's it. That's Mercs. Let's see, I think we still gotta do Section Z, Trojan, Vulgus, and then the Ghosts and Goblins games. I'm gonna end up still not having enough time to play Ghosts and Goblins today. This collection's gonna end up going to a part 3. So many of these too are like, I don't know, this is another thing. Like 80% of this game is shmups, and they're all shmups where the gimmick is that you can turn around. Capcom had one idea. It's just something you notice after a while, just how many of these games are a shmup, but the twist is that you can turn around. I would love to know how much money I'm saving. I really wish the game kept track of, like, number of continues used across all games. I was talking about that last time, but I feel like that would be such a fun stat for a collection like this to have. Like a quarters saved number. And then it would have your dollar amount of quarters that you didn't have to put into an arcade machine because you bought this collection instead. That would be fun. I did not mean to turn around like that. I can't tell if it's starting the whole level over. I bet that... shit. I bet that thing in the top left corner is progress through the level, and we only got like 3/4 of the way done with level 1 there. Just thought his name was Ejots. That was quick. Oh, wait, what just got me? Excuse me. I have not read Ubik. I'm waiting for when I do PC thing, and then I'll play the Ubik video game, which is a thing that exists. So I guess this is J. Oh, okay, sure. I just, like, get him before he even has the chance. No, oh, is there, like, a PS2 version of that or something? It looks bad. Fuck, dude, that thing just comes from off-screen. That's, like, exactly the height I want to be at. Oh, it's PS1 at pip 1433. There are so many PS1 games. Well, when it's time to do a PS1 challenge, I guess I'll have to play Ubik. I'm never doing a PS1 challenge though, so I'm safe from that. No, fuck. God, these lasers suck. I might quit. This game's not very good. The thing is, like, I don't know. Last continue. No, I thought I could just hide from them at the bottom of the screen. It works at the start. It works in the beginning. I'm sick of this shit. I'm out of here, dude. Those lasers suck. That's just really annoying. What was that? Section Z. Wow, this looks bad. Whatever the goal for that was, I assume I didn't get. Oh, I got it. I actually got it. Section Z was released in 1985 for the arcade and later onto home consoles. As the sole astronaut, you must penetrate the alien Balangul spacecraft and destroy the evil L-Brain. In order to find his lair, you must make your way through 27 alphabet-labeled levels in this. Wait a minute. 27? I thought there were... What was that thing in the top corner then? 27 alphabet-labeled levels in this horizontal and vertical shooter. Unique to Section Z was the change in scrolling direction. Sections A through E scroll to the left, F through J scroll top to bottom. Oh, I guess every 5 stages. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. They only showed a couple of the letters. So I thought it was just 5 levels, E, J, O, T, Z. But I see, every tick mark would have been a letter. Little known fact, the home console version of this game was very different in that it was not linear. Rather, you had to pick a direction and hopefully the right one at the end of each level in order to proceed. That sounds terrible. Hopefully the right one, so you can just pick wrong and go backwards. Wow. Check this out. That's kind of good. Here's like a poster version. I like the guys in the background. Look at him. Look at these weirdos. I kind of like all these designs. They're good. I like this one. I like the cyborg eyeball on the right. That's just good. They're all good though. I approve of all of the art. This is like the lamest poster though. If I'm an arcade operator, I'm not buying the game based on this. You gotta make a nicer poster. Played that. Anyway, Trojan. We have to complete 3 stages for the art here. Post-apocalyptic world that is ruled by an evil king and his army. The oppressed people of the world call upon you to bring peace to the unsettled land. The Japanese version was named Tatakai no Banka, Battle of Elegy. Alright, well, time for a Battle of Elegy. Wait, okay, there's shielding in this? Shield with B. Alright. I'm probably not pressing that. Select start area. Wait. Well, I'm starting at area 6. How about that? That's probably not actually like level 6. It's probably... I think the strat is to just go. Wow, I died really fast. Yeah, I guess shielding is really important. It seems like shielding is actually really important. I have to beat 3 stages of this. I don't know that that's how. Oh, I got him. Why did that work? You have finally good luck. Wait, what? Not the boss, though. Whoa, oh, okay, that's what the jump platforms do. Oh, okay, I hit the next checkpoint at least. This seems also really hard. There has to be some way. Damn, he just kinda one-shots you. Yeah, he just kinda one-shots you. How? What? No, like, literally how, though? He doesn't have an opening. Literally just get good? Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't really seem to have an opening. Cool. Cool. I don't know, there's definitely, like, the thing about an arcade game, at least the way I feel like the way they're usually made, they make the first level really easy, and then after that there's a massive difficulty spike where it becomes impossible, because they don't want to make a game where you feel like you don't get your money's worth. Like, you don't want to put a quarter in the game and then die in, like, 0.2 seconds, and then, you know, game over, please insert 40 quarters, or whatever. Because then people won't like the game and won't want to insert another quarter. But this game, and a couple of the ones we've played today, are just, like, Capcom doesn't give a shit. Like, they're gonna make whatever they're gonna make. And if it kills you in 1 second and then asks for more money, then good. After the player has paid, the goal is to get them off the machine as quickly as possible. That someone else can come along and pay. I feel like there must be some kind of input thing that I just am not getting as far as, like, how you play this. Like, is there... No, I guess I'm probably just not missing... Oh, rapid fire! I didn't know that was an option. I was mashing so hard in some of those shmups last time. Apparently this game does have auto fire. I mean, his sword is just longer than mine. Like, I don't know what to do. Holding the button does nothing. He seems to just auto-block everything. Like, even if he's not blocking, and I'm not blocking... Like, this is ridiculous. I wonder if there's, like, it can't be... Like, maybe you... Like, is there some way I can get, like, a crossbow around here somewhere and then use that on him? I can't jump onto the platforms. Oh, hang on, how did that work? I hit him. It actually hit him. How the hell am I supposed to beat 3 stages of this? I got him again. I don't really have any insight into this. No coyote time either on these jumps. The jumps are just like, oh, 1 pixel off? Okay, your entire life is now gone. Wait, I'm winning. No longer winning. His reach is so insane. This I might just have to reset and try like a different level or something. This might be completely impossible for me without just Googling it. There's probably some kind of method to this. Well, I'll show you what happens when you try that. Wait, what the fuck? Hello? Of course when I smugly tell ID, like, well, I'll show you what happens when you try that. As if I didn't try that a million fucking times and it never worked. He just sat there. What the hell happened? Why? Why on that attempt did he let me do it? You are really strong. We give up. Alright. Challenge us again from the start. Wait, what? Yeah, I think that might have been the final boss of the game, and I just, like... Cafe Papa Club. That's weird, though. So I thought that the game must be, like... I was like, oh, it's like a non-linear type game. That's cool, because it lets you play any of the 6 stages you want in whatever order. No, that must have been the actual last stage. Which, I didn't think that's how it was work. I still, like, have no head for this game at all. I have no fucking clue what's going on. And you just take so much damage from everything. I can take, like, 5 steps forward before dying. This game is called Trojan. John's store. Yeah, these bosses are way easier. Look, they put their defenses down sometimes. That final boss guy, I don't know what his deal was. Oh, we're not done yet. That was just midway boss. Oh, I don't even get to start after the boss. I start before the boss. I get to do it all over again every time. I do think you probably have to be pretty patient here. Fuck. The projectile guys that just hang out outside your range. I don't know, you have to use the shield. But it's infinitely spawning guys, so like if you're not making forward progress, you're just sitting there fighting guys who are gonna eventually kill you. Seriously annoying game. Oh, this is the worst sound effect ever. What the hell, Capcom? Guy coming out of the sewers at me. It seems like after they throw one, they kind of pause, and that's when you can get the projectile guys. You just gotta shield them for a moment. Yeah, a lot of it comes down to just patience. Alright, cool. This stage looks like ass, dude. This is the ugliest background. I do not have access to the dip switches. I do feel like some of these games are set to like ultimate hard mode though. You should have seen yesterday. You should have seen Street Fighter 2 yesterday. That was like, I hope you're an expert at Street Fighter 2 or you're literally not beating stage 1. There we go. Sometimes the best thing to do is credit feed a little bit and then just make a run for it. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is on Xbox. Just like, they just ported it to Xbox. It was just a current game. It was a little old by the time the Xbox came out, but you know what I mean. It just has a port, not as part of any kind of collection. Wow, that time they just like spawned so fast that I couldn't get to the boss. Definitely want to just make a run for the boss. Like that. Got him. Nice fight. Whoa, instantly die. I'm not sure that I hit the checkpoint there. Do I have to fight the boss again? Whoa. Alright, bye guys. They all just turn around and leave. Man, I kind of hate this game. I kind of completely hate this game, actually. I wasn't looking down there. I was looking at the... Whatever. Okay, I kind of like the bosses, though. Dude. Yeah, I think this one did not get remembered because it sucks. Just a guess, though. If I just park here, the strat might be to just park on one side, shield everything until he jumps over, and then just get him. Like, we just come over here. And once he decides to switch sides, then we get him. No, he just doesn't give a shit. He just doesn't give a shit. Dude, I was like in the little castle building there. I don't know how that happened. Okay, you die if he jumps on you. That counts as bad. You don't want that. It's because they're hitting low. Fuck, but he can get... Oh, I have to watch for ones that are gonna hit my head, I guess. And just react to it. No, wait, yes! Sure. And it heals me. Did I lose a life there? Elevator action. Man, imagine... You know what's a sick arcade game? Imagine if there was an Irem arcade hits on the Xbox and we got a port of Elevator Action Returns. That's a great game. Spiders are trying to kill me. Oh, this one wouldn't go down. I mean, I can't name a second Irem arcade classic. But we got that one. The collection would have to be called Irem Arcade Classic, singular. When the projectile guys come from both sides at the same time and they block the exits, that sucks. Okay. Okay, the spiders, dude. There's just a lot of spider going on. Whoa. I'm just taking, like, so much damage before even going down the first elevator every time. This is definitely, like, I don't know. I mean, I get that the point of an arcade game is to be hard so that they can take your money, but, like, this is the most just, like... like memorization-ass game I've ever seen. Like, how are you ever supposed to figure out how to beat this using skill? Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Like, your total length of credit in this game as a player who doesn't know all of the exact correct strats He's like 4 seconds. Like, just kill me. It's not even worth living anymore. They spam so much shit. Yeah, it literally already made the reference. Imagine how many quarters have been put into this machine for a game that isn't even good. Like, when they get into range, that's when they insta-duck. So you have to, like... They're coming from both sides. And they throw so much bullshit, so you can't possibly block in both directions. Man, the strat really is to just book it, isn't it? Just booking it works better than anything else, sometimes. Another floor with fighters. This is projectiles, I think. Yep. No! Fuck. Wait, yes! That was a checkpoint! And I'm dead. I didn't even hit him once. Yeah, this is your Trojan classic. Guy who just has more range than you. And I think the strat is just gonna be... I'm gonna attempt to out DPS him. But I don't know that I can. How did he get me there? Okay, that room should really be damageless every time. This room is the problem, because there's 4 of them, all directions. Go, yes, yes. Shield, got him, okay. Yes! Just out DPS him, just dodge the initial hit so you can get in, and then just go crazy. This is this game's version of that one level from Battletoads where you gotta chase the rat down to the bottom. Just like visually, but you know what I mean, right? Yes, got the block at the end too. I gamed. It feels like you should be able to just press the button a lot and get away with it. There we go. Every once in a while, they'll just pick a bad pattern, and you can just do that to them. As long as you have enough quarters, you can try over and over again until you get that pattern. I don't know how to get up through that hatch. Oh, I see. Now the hatch is going to be open. I mean, this is like, I definitely have to beat this game, just... I just have to. But this game is kind of ass and I hate it. Damn it, dude, that... The spacing of the mines is just like... You will get blasted by mines. No, wait, he jumped over the fucking jump pad. Come on, dude, what? I hit jump on the pad and he just jumped over it. He did it fucking again. What? No. Ah, stop. Man. Wait, what do I do? Maybe I just hit the wall enough and it breaks and I don't actually have to backtrack to this, but then what the hell is that? I just punch this. There's like a puzzle now. It's always just been walk to the right. You think I haven't walked past it enough? Oh, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That one time I jumped over it, it opened. I didn't notice. Okay, there we go. Boss. Oh my god, there's no checkpoint for any of this. I have to do this over and over again. It's kind of funny how the bosses end up being like, or the stages end up being really short, just because of like how the game is. The stage is just like one room, basically. You have to walk over here and then walk back. It's like, should be simple enough, right? However, you know, the challenge, just walk over there and then walk back. However, I have no idea why it didn't put me up that time. Okay. Boss, just let me blast him. Just let me blast him. Come on. There we go. He's free. He's free. It's not terrible. No, I almost had him too. That would have been so sick if I got both bosses on the same life. I feel like there's more to this stage though, if this isn't the end of it. Yeah, the dodge was incredibly sick. Come on, there we go. Nice fight. I guess that was only the halfway boss, and then that first boss was actually not even a boss. I think he had a boss health bar. Oh my god, ugh. You're gonna have to... They've been good about not making me refight the boss, though. Even when they put the checkpoints behind the boss, I still don't have to do the refight. Oop, I get to start here. Cool. Hey, Pixel. Art. Oh, good. They're just making me do refights now. Just making me do refights. Hey, Arius, thanks for the raid. You're here for Trojan. My favorite OG Xbox game, Trojan. Never heard of this before, but... man. Feels like an accomplishment if I beat this. Even just credit feeding. Even just credit feeding, beating it will make me feel like I accomplished something. 1CCing Trojan must be like... I mean, once you know what you're doing, it's probably not even hard. When you've got the stages memorized, it's probably easy, because you've just got strats. Fuck, but like, the amount of enemies is ridiculous. This guy, like, you can't really jump over him consistently either, because he just turns around like that. Just kill me. Oh, I didn't even know that guy would spawn, because he had never spawned before. What game were you playing today? Go. I'll get back in the shell. Okay. And bye. Alright. They just have to ignore the boss refight with the armadillo. Oh no, it's this idiot. Hate this guy, dude. Come on. At least it's a checkpoint, like, right before fighting him. Dude, what is he doing? He, like, doesn't even jump all the way to the side before he comes back. I think I want to go back to the left. I think left is better. Wish I had a ranged thing and I could just throw stuff at him from here, like before he starts jumping around. Just occurred to me that you can do this. I didn't even know you could do that. Hang on. The 360 degrees of blocking. I'm not even really hitting him. I feel like my sword is just kind of going through him. There, I got a hit. Oh, he's dead. How did that kill him? What? Okay. Sure. What? Huh? I hit him like 3 times. Maybe because they were jump attacks, they were doing 2 hits or something? Another miserable elevator stage. Yeah, it's the same thing. They've just... Oh, good. Okay. Oh my god. I like that when you hit 0 HP, you like, if you die but there's still all kinds of stuff hitting you, you just keep doing the death sound. Just ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. You just can't fall over. This game is insane. Yo, what's up, SG? I'm ready. I'm ready to join Team Bacon. I'm so excited. Fucking spider, like it's... I just gotta tank this, dude. The spiders are... I just gotta tank them. And then just hope that I don't get axed in the back by that guy or something. When you say Radical Larry's the boss, do you mean like... Oh, like... Hang on. New tech uncovered. If you alternate ducking and... Yeah. If you alternate ducking and attacking, you can attack really, really fast. Alright. Alright, tech uncovered a little bit. It's still not gonna help me with these stages, but that's good to know. I probably should have checked that at some point. That's like a thing you do in Ninja Gaiden, which has nothing to do with this game, but you know. That's a Ninja Gaiden strat as well. I'm just going. Okay, please tell me I checkpointed. I did. At some point, you just gotta make a run for it and hope that there was a checkpoint. Oh good, it's two of these idiots. It's a little hard to do it on Xbox. I gotta like get correct like hand strats down. Like that, there we go. Man, you delete bosses really fast when you do that. Gonna have to use D-pad for it. It's a little tricky. Because the D-pad sucks. You kind of want to like alternate mash bottom corner on the D-pad. Yeah, I should probably just go for the right guy first. I think you're right. Where is he? I'm not sure if the right guy spawns until you move far enough left. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, maybe in that case I should just stop him from spawning altogether. These guys, I can't really... I'm just jumping at the wrong time for this. Yeah, the problem is he's got more range than me, so I have to do something to get in range. And then just out DPS. That was close. He only had one hit left. Dude, it respawns the axe guy if you don't go down the elevator fast enough. But yeah, you won't get a single hit in if you don't jump in first. Kinda sucks, because I feel like you can see my sword hitting, like the hitbox on it is kinda bad. Also, these guys can just end your attempt before it even begins, which doesn't help. I feel like I want to move far enough to the left that the guy on the right isn't in immediate danger. Like, I just want to immediately go left. Damn it. I was close again. Close again. You can just move fast enough, and he backs up a bit. Yes! Okay. This is a very stupid game. No, Oh, I think that was checkpoint, though. I fell into the checkpoint. I think I have to... I forget what I was doing to these guys, because I beat this guy pretty easily last time we fought him. But I forget how. I kind of think it was slow. I kind of think I just crouch stabbed and he eventually died. Maybe I got lucky. The thing about these guys is that they seem to be blocking most things. Like, I'm not getting hits in. That was 0 hits. So... Controls are so ass, too. Like, they're not very good. And part of that is the Xbox controller. But I'm, like, also trying to do things that aren't working, which is just not helping. This definitely feels like, I don't know, bad situation. Oh, I got a hit-in somehow. I mean, they just, like, auto-block everything while retaliating, so... And it's really hard to get down here without being at, like, 0 HP from the axe guys. It's like they used the tech on you. Did you see him crouching and uncrouching? He was using the tech on me. Yeah, shield is its own button. That's why I don't use it very much, because it's kind of hard. Kind of hard to use. No. This is what alternating that looks like. Is that better? No. I'm just mashing A right now, and then this is mashing A and B. You know, it might be because I started on stage 6. This might actually be hard mode. That would be... That's probably true. I bet because I did the stage 6 thing, this has been on hard mode the whole time. This has been like loop 2. It's meant to be impossible. I don't really want to restart the game, though. But this does seem completely impossible. Like, I just can't hit this guy even once. I don't know why I was doing so well with the axes before, and then this guy's axes are, like, getting me every time. Yeah, I might quit. I might quit here. This is completely terrible. I'm out, dude. I think this... I fuck that boss. Honestly, fuck that boss. I kinda want to try it not starting on stage 6, and then we'll see. We can see, like... what, like, if that was loop 2 or not. look at the art, dude. Look at his face. Face of a man having to play Trojan. Man, the art makes it look so exciting, and then there's this, which is like just like terrible. Just some guy's doodle. Looks bad. Drawing of the hitboxes. Wish I could read this. I wish I knew how to read. Check that out. That's like, this is for like planning the background graphics, because see how it's on a grid? The idea is that they would then have to digitize each little tile of it, and then of course it's a tiling background system. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Tips. Push up on jump pads, yeah. Use your shield to deflect project, yeah. If the enemy hits you with certain attacks, you can lose your shield, yeah. These aren't tips, these are just game mechanics. Crouch when fighting normal enemies, yeah. Watch out for the armored enemies, I mean, yeah. Just run for it, yes, correct. You may need to press open, yup. When fighting the boss, be quicker to the punch than he is, yes. When an enemy evades you by moving or jumping, try to jump while blocking to make up the difference. When fighting the boss of this stage, stay crouched while blocking. Attack immediately after you block his attack, but don't get too greedy or he'll nail you. I just mashed the button. When fighting twin bosses, just kill one real fast. Okay, so not very useful tips. Here's our cast. Trojan, Hero Trojan. Once a proud member of Achilles' elite group of Trojan warriors, you realize that Achilles is not the great leader you once took him to be. Seeing the unspeakable acts of cruelty he's committed on innocent people causes you to abandon your position and join the resistance. Okay. There's Mamushi, a pair of evil brothers who attack from both sides. One is weaker than the other. Huh. Then here's this asshole. Metal-plated tough guy is in command of the streets. He can fire his metal fist at you. Armadillon. This is the leader of the Armadillons. He attacks by rolling up into a ball and rolling across the screen. Jump over him as he rolls under you, or he'll cause a double dose of damage. Also avoid the fireballs. This is Goblin. Jumping Madman. Sometimes he'll throw magic ones that change into bats. I don't think he does that. Sometimes he'll throw magic ones that change into bats. I've never seen that. I don't know if that's a real thing. Muscular, this powerhouse, his massive club. Trojan warrior, one of your former comrades in the Trojan army. He will kill you on sight for your betrayal. He's a virtual clone of you, possessing your same weapons and moves. And then here's Achilles, the king of the Trojan army and ruler of the city of Troy. I'm not sure that that's how the plot goes of the Odyssey or whatever. I don't think that's it. He thirsts for your treacherous blood. Never attack Achilles on the ground or when he's swinging his sword. Okay. And then here's our sound test. Well, that game was special. So now we'll play Vulgus. Some kind of shmup, Vulgus. Cannon, shoot. Yeah. This is definitely kind of an early-ish shmup, isn't it? What do you mean you're not familiar with the Vulgus? This is a Capcom arcade classic. We're still talking about Vulgus to this day. Oop. This is not that good. Oh, is this their first arcade game? That checks out. I didn't check the date on this, but this has big, like, 1984 at the latest type energy. I'm noticing a lot of the same sprites as well that would be reused in later Capcom games, like these little ninja star things. That's like a power-up in one of the games we played last stream. Okay, that's how that worked. Ooh, we're going to space. We've reached the end of the flat Earth, and we're now just going off into space. A really cheap TV at an Airbnb, and the brand was Sigkiss. What the hell is that? I have never heard of Sigkiss. That's like when you look on Amazon for something and you find 100 results that are all obviously like the same dropship thing from the same factory in China, but they all have like a different, just random set of 5 letters as the brand name. I think I heard once that there is some reason why it is that way, like some Chinese legal reason, but it's always just like they keyboard smashed 5 letters and then that's the brand. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I feel like POW is not really doing it. Oh, POW, it gives you an extra thingy. Drop shipping essentially means they had no hand in actually making the thing. You buy it from them, and then they just sell you one that comes out of a warehouse somewhere. And they don't own it, they didn't make it. They essentially just contracted a company to make it, and then they sell it to you. It's more complicated than that, but, you know. Like, t-shirt companies, all drop shippers. They don't actually have any hand in making those t-shirts. They just, like, you buy the thing, and then they're just like, hey, give us 10,000 with this printed on it, and ship them to this address. Like, they're not even involved in the distribution. I would say that's the main point of drop shipping, actually. They're usually not involved in the distribution even. They'll just be like, yep, got an order for here, and they're essentially just like stupid middlemen on top of Chinese warehouses. There's like no bosses in this game, is there? It just goes. I guess if this is their first arcade game, then they made this before they made 1982. Or 1942, correction. They made this before they made 1942. So that game also didn't really have bosses. Fuck. There's really nothing to do but just fly around and shoot at the same, like, couple enemies until you game over. Kind of uninteresting, but it is Capcom's first arcade game, allegedly, so, like, you know. Fair enough, I guess. But, like, you have to... Like, if you're Capcom, and you make this game, like... Surely you play your game, and then you get off work, and you go play Galaga, and it's like... Man, Namco made this several years ago, and it's still better than us, like... Like, this game, as far as I can tell, doesn't even have, like, any kind of interesting scoring mechanic. You just fly around and shoot at stuff until it's over. And if that's the case, then, like, why bother? Let's see. Volgus, yeah. Capcom's very first video game was released in May 1984. It was the first to introduce the Yashichi, an enemy commonly found in many older Capcom games, which awarded bonus points, even though Volgus was never released in North America. It's still a title that is treasured by Capcom. Volgus is a very simple concept, yeah, where players take control of a spaceship in a vertically scrolling shooter. There's no weapons power-ups, but there's no weapon power-ups, but the game does allow you players to increase the playfield by moving their craft to the left or to the right. Wow. Thank you, game, for allowing me to move my ship left and right. That's real gameplay there. Only 2 pieces of Vulgus art as well. They didn't have like anything else more interesting to scan. It's just the arcade flyer here, which is like a classic sci-fi thing, but you know. Also, this is just this but zoomed in, so did not get 100k. Oh, play Vulgus until you defeat Vulgus? If I kept playing, would Vulgus show up? Maybe there was a boss. Defeat formation/squad and get five. Apparently things might have been happening in that game that I just wasn't picking up on. Play Vulgus until you defeat Vulgus. Oh well. I'll just never defeat Vulgus, I guess. Where does that leave us? What have I not played? I think we've now played everything except the Ghosts and Goblins games. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know what I want to do about that, because I kind of want to play through one of them, but like I definitely don't have time today. I won't play through all 3 of them. Maybe we'll just like... I think we'll check out Ghosts and Goblins today, and then tomorrow I'll try and sit my ass down and play through one of these. Either Ghouls and Ghosts Arcade or like... Oh, the arcade ones you can probably just credit feed, but it's so tempting to just like sweat it out and beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts. This game doesn't have saving though. Like, oh wait a minute. Game settings. Oh, we do have the dip switches. We had the dip switches the whole time. Hang on. Where's Trojan? You can turn off infinite continues if you really hate yourself. Continues none. Oh, it's only normal and hardcore. Ew. But yeah, like you can't... Like they didn't, what am I trying to say? Like these older emulation collections that exist, none of them had save stating, right? Like nowadays when they release a collection like this, there's always save states, but back then there were not. And so if like Super Ghouls and Ghosts doesn't have saving in it, so I would have to leave my Xbox on overnight to actually do. I definitely want to beat like at least loop 1 of it. I feel like in 4 hours I should be able to beat loop 1. I've never played this before, but I kind of want to. I think tomorrow we're gonna do the first loop of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and who knows how long that'll take, but can't be more than 4 hours, right? That's kind of how I remember it being from Discord Wars stuff. I don't know. These arcade ones, I guess I can just check out if I'm going to commit to playing that one for more time. My only Ghouls and Ghosts experience is I have played the NES game. Well, Spike is a fucking gamer, and I'm pretty sure he had played it before, too. I don't think that was a blind playthrough when Spike did it. But I played a bit of the NES version of this. I didn't beat it, I got like halfway through, but the NES version of this is a little questionable. Oh no, I did not mean to pick that up. No, yeah. Yeah. Alright, time for this asshole. I can't take a hit. No! Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't sure if the arcade games were gonna work this way, but this is how it was on NES. You can't credit feed it. They do actually make you beat things, like Trojan. Also, I'm stuck with this shit-ass weapon now. But you have to actually, like, beat a kind of large section of the game before it checkpoints you. Oh, he's dead. Wow, he took like no hits. That was weird. I thought he was gonna take way more hits. Never mind, this game's easy. Yeah, we're gonna get to Super. Weirdly, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I feel like this game is louder than all the others. But Super Ghouls and Ghosts is the only console game on this collection. And they can't call it a Super Nintendo game because this is the Xbox, so they just have to call it a home game console. Or something like that. They're like, yep, this is Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which was released in 1992 on a home game console. I think they say home game consoles as if it released on more than one thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dumb. That is something else, I think. Is it the same exact game? I don't know, because they, like... The ports have, like, weird names to them. Like, this is Ghosts and Goblins, but then there's Ghouls and Ghosts, and then the Super Nintendo one is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know if there's a difference there. I kind of had it in my head that the SNES game was an original game and not an arcade port, but maybe it's just an arcade port. I don't actually know. There we go. Take a key for coming in. Oh, you gotta pick the key up. Well, for like an arcade collection, I'll always play everything, because most games don't have an ending, or, you know, you just, I don't know. That's just kind of how I've been doing it. Maybe I don't have any reason, but that's how I've always been doing it. But I don't, like, beat everything, but I have spent a lot of time with a lot of things in this collection, so it's taken much longer than I thought it would at first. Still more of an old Namco guy. Old Namco is, like, the truth. Damn, man. The guy who ported Super Ghouls and Ghosts to Genesis did it to study the sloped ground so he could put it in Sonic, really. Sloped ground is like a classic, like, beginner game dev, how do you do that thing? Yeah, that's what I thought. You gotta... I remember this from the NES game. Yeah, these guys are incredibly cool. Oh, and then they just jump so you don't even... Boring. Dude, I'm trying to, like, duck down to attack him, and I just go back onto the ladder. Which is fair enough, but, like, damn. That's gonna kill me. Yep. I started firing too late. He's so, like, sticky. Like, look at him. Like, he has lag for getting up out of crouch. Why would they program that? God, and like the getting up on top of a ladder animation is so long. I'm holding left. I'm just holding left. Why isn't he and then suddenly he starts moving left. Yeah, controls are... something's weird with them. Something's weird with them. I take only partial credit for any deaths that may happen. I can't get... No, I don't think that's an improvement. Oh, they turn around. So if they miss you, then they're like, hang on, never mind. they're like faster. I don't know. I don't know. This kind of sucks. Like, if you're trying to turn around, there is like some kind of weird stickiness to it where he won't turn, or like you go into duck and then he won't get up unless you fully let go of the D-pad. Except for when he does. It might be my controller, honestly. I might be blaming the controller on this one. It's like I'm trying to... There's a weird stickiness to it where he like isn't moving correctly. Probably the game's fault. I think that's just how the game is. Okay, got him. Just somehow... Okay, you're over there. On, yes, okay. I was like 1 pixel off being dead there. Oh my fucking god, dude. Okay. Sure. No idea if I got a checkpoint or not. No, please tell me it checkpointed after the house. There's no way it did. It totally didn't. It totally didn't. It shows me being before the house. Yeah. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this, I'm out, dude. I'm not doing that again. No. I did not get turned into a frog. I don't even think I saw a magician. I have no idea if this is an arcade version of the SNES game, or if this is its own thing, or if this is somehow related to the Genesis game. I don't understand this series. And I've never really watched it either. No, this is not Super. This is called Ghouls and Ghosts. This game is called Ghouls and Ghosts, but it is not like this is definitely an arcade game. You can tell from the soundtrack. It's not like the one that's on Genesis or whatever. I'll probably play Super tomorrow. I kind of want to get through the first loop of it. And that's gonna take me more than 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Just do 2 loops? I literally do not have time in my life to do 2 loops, as much as I would love to. I don't know. Maybe if I'm not doing 2 loops, I just shouldn't even bother. TBH, and I should just finish it today. If you only do 1 loop, you didn't beat the game, and if I'm not beating the game, then why play so much of it? That's funny, because it's one of those situations where they just don't expect you to do that many loops, so it, like, kind of breaks down. If every loop is just like, add 10% more lightning, that number just scales to be ridiculous. It's like, I'm pretty sure when TMR did 255 Contra loops, that game starts to break in weird ways after a couple loops. And then after 255, I think it literally just wraps around back to being loop 1. This just sucks. What? Oh, okay. Things just pop out of the ground and kill you. I can just go right. What am I doing? Why was I trying to climb up there? Fucking ladders. Would have been fine if ducking to dodge that hadn't sent me back down the ladder. Fucking ladders. Fucking ladders, dude. What the hell? Well, I'm up here now. Whatever. I have no idea what I'm throwing. It was given to me, like, a long time ago. And I'm not even really sure how. I might have picked it up. I don't remember picking this up. I think it was one of, like, the wizards. You gotta scoot over a little. Make sure you don't get owned by the ladder, trying to dodge that. God, I could shoot upwards. Ah, well. Safest place to be might be right under his head, honestly. No. No, because he moves too quickly and you can't move and shoot. I kind of think I prefer this route, even though there's a bunch of crap that comes up at the ground right at your feet. I kind of think this route's better. There we go. Had to get enough hits in. Had to get enough hits in that I could then run up and do the rest the stupid way. Well, it's a perfect time to quit. It's a perfect time to quit. Beat the first level. Fucking good enough. We got this. We got this. We got this. Here's the explainer. This boss will suck. That's what that says. I really wish this stuff was in, like, higher quality and you could read it and stuff. Unfortunately, no one can read it. That's some kind of game development planning thing. Yep, little known fact is just the Japanese name of the game, because that's what they did when they couldn't think of a better little known fact. But I'm going to stop the timer here. Still have not touched Super Ghouls and Ghosts, so I don't know. Hopefully that game is good. The arcade Ghouls and Ghosts are kind of bullshit. I didn't really like either of them, so who knows? Who knows how this will go, but I would like to play some amount of it. Maybe we'll finish a whole loop, maybe not. But that'll be next time.